Picture this for a moment. A quiet evening in the late 80s or early 90s. The TV is on, dinner is done, and a familiar group of characters walks into your living room once again. Some faces from those shows didn't just entertain us. They became part of our lives. Today, one of those familiar faces is gone, and for many longtime television fans, this one feels personal. Veteran actor Rif Hutton, best known for his warm and steady role as Dr. Ron Welch on the beloved series Doogie Howser, MD, has passed away at the age of 73. He died peacefully at his home in Pasadena, California, on April 18th after a 13-month battle with glioblastoma, an aggressive form of brain cancer. He was surrounded by his family in his final moments, and that detail matters, because it reflects the kind of life he lived. Quiet, grounded, and deeply connected to the people who mattered most. Rif Hutton was never the loudest star in the room. He wasn't chasing headlines or center stage, but he had something rare, a presence that made every scene feel real. On Doogie Howser, MD, he played Dr. Ron Welch, a calm, experienced mentor to a young Neil Patrick Harris. From 1989 to 1993, he appeared in 17 episodes, and for many of us, those weren't just episodes. They were weekly rituals. Families sat together, laughed together, and sometimes learned together. His character wasn't flashy, but he felt trustworthy, like the kind of doctor you'd want in real life, the kind of person who listens more than he talks, and when he speaks, you pay attention. That's a rare kind of impact. But his story didn't stop there. Rif built a career that quietly spanned decades. He appeared in 15 episodes of the military drama JAG as leading CMDR Alan Matoni, bringing that same steady presence to a completely different world. He later joined General Hospital in 2021 and 2022, appearing in 32 episodes and reconnecting with audiences who had grown up watching him. And then there are the appearances many people don't even realize were his. Nearly 200 television credits. But beyond the screen, his voice reached even further. Rif was also a respected voice actor. He contributed to major animated films like Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, Rio, Ice Age, and Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. Even when you didn't see him, you were still hearing him, still connecting with something he helped create. That kind of legacy doesn't fade easily, and the stories coming out after his passing say even more about the man behind the roles. Friends and colleagues have described him as generous, kind, and deeply genuine. One fellow actor called him a remarkable human being, saying that calling him one of a kind would actually be an understatement. Those are the kinds of things people say when someone truly leaves a mark on their lives. Even during his illness, Rif didn't retreat from the world. After being diagnosed in March 2025, he continued showing up, even participating in the Southern California Brain Tumor Walk to support others facing the same fight. That says a lot about who he was. Not just an actor, but someone who cared. Moments like this have a way of bringing everything back. The shows, the routines, the people we watched them with. Maybe Doogie Howser reminds you of your kids when they were younger, or maybe it was just your way to unwind after a long day. Either way, those shows weren't just entertainment. They were part of your life. And losing someone like Rif Hutton feels like losing a small piece of that time. He is survived by his wife, actress Bridget Hoffman, and his son, Wolfie. And while his family feels this loss most deeply, his absence will be felt by millions who may never have met him, but still welcomed him into their homes for years. That's the quiet power of actors like him. They don't just perform, they become part of your memories. So today, we remember Rif Hutton not just for the roles he played, but for the warmth, consistency, and humanity he brought to every one of them. If his work ever made your evening a little better, take a moment and remember that. and maybe share it. Because in the end, that's how people like him live on. Through the moments we don't forget. I'm your narrator from Explained Daily, your home for the stories that matter. Subscribe for more.